Hi guys, thanks so much for stopping by. So today I will be doing a comparison, and this is for Sol de Janeiro's Boom Boom Cream and the Too Cool for School Egg Mellow Buddy Butter. This is like my third or fourth jar, so it has nothing to do with like, I actually really love this. So I actually got the one that I'm currently using. I've used it for a little bit, and this is one of the empty ones. This one I think is my second, and I can't find the empty one. But anyway, so I'm gonna do a comparison on it because I know a lot of people, you know, probably have tried this, and you want to know, you know, if it's the same, different, if it's worth it or not. Let's start with the basics, but before then, I hope you enjoy my video, that you're gonna hit the like, subscribe, and of course the bell so you're notified every single time I do upload a new video. All my social media accounts are in the description section, just like where you can get these, including possibly discount codes or coupon codes down in the description section as well. So let's connect. So I'm gonna do alphabetically. So this one, this is in regards to pricing a little bit more than this one, and so that's a significant difference. Just so if you're interested and you're curious, this is 200 grams or 7.05 ounces, and this one I believe is like, okay, so it's 240 ml or 8.1 fluid ounces US. I don't know why they said fluid, because this is not fluid, this is solid. So anyway, next is we're gonna do the fragrance. This has a very beautiful, very light, very airy, kind of very like, it reminds me of meringue in a sense, but not too sweet, and angel food cake in a sense. It just smells very buttery, like a butter cake or yellow cake. It just smells amazing. The great thing about the fragrance is that it's not cloying, it's not heaty. So I have used this all day. I would use this like when I wake up in the morning, when I get ready for the day. I would use this right after a shower. I would use this right before bed. I've also used this as a hand cream. This is an okay hand cream. I wouldn't say this should be like your hand cream. I have very dry skin. The driest part of my body would be my fingers, especially the tip of my fingers where the nails are. I think because I wash my hands a lot during the day. If you are that type of person that you wash your hands so many times, you are definitely going to understand the necessity for a really good hand cream. Now, this is okay as a hand cream. The rest of my hand is definitely like hydrated, but this part is still kind of slightly dry, but not dry like cracking. So I just feel like it needs a little bit more to make it into like a perfect hand cream. But this is not a hand cream, it's a body cream. So if you've noticed, there's a difference between hand creams and body creams. When you use body creams as a hand cream, it's usually, it can actually be slightly drier because of the fact that a lot of body creams, they put something in it that it will prevent it from getting too tacky. So when you use that on your hands, it can actually be counterproductive in a sense that it could dry your skin. So just watch out for that. And if you've been doing that and you've been kind of noticing that, that's probably why, and maybe switch to something heavier. So we're gonna go with the fragrance. So this with the fragrance, it's a little too heaty for me, and I can't use this as much as, or as often as I could use the other one. That's why I went through the other one like a few jars already, and this is, I think, my second jar. And I still have a lot in there. I would say less than half. But you know, I can't really use it as much. So I do use this only for like my torso and below. I tried using it that way, and I feel like it doesn't really affect my sinuses. It doesn't really get me the sniffles or make me feel like I can't really breathe. So I actually found a way to use it, and I really, really like it. And I like the fact that a little bit of the fragrance kind of lingers, but it doesn't really suffocate me. So I don't use this before bed anymore, because I don't change my sheets every day, and I don't want it to stay there and then the next day it's still gonna smell like it, and then it build up, and I'm gonna have, like, you know, a stuffy nose, and I don't want to do that. So that's another thing. The consistency. So this for me feels like it kind of, when I glide it, it kind of like melts in a sense. It doesn't melt, but it just has like that kind of consistency, like it glides like melted butter. It just glides like, it's as if you have like softened butter and then you glide it over fresh toast or like fresh baked bread, that it just kind of melts like that. A little bit goes a long way. And what I've kind of noticed is that it really, because I've been trying to use this almost every day, I've kind of noticed a difference in regards to like my skin and my legs tightening a little bit more. I don't have like super saggy skin, but I did notice a slight difference. So I do like that. So if you're looking for something like that to kind of tighten your skin up, this is definitely it. This, on the other hand, doesn't really say it's supposed to tighten your skin or anything like that, but it always hydrates your skin. This glides on like a dream. It glides on like whipped cream or whipped cream. It's just so airy, but it's creamy at the same time. The consistency of this is really kind of strange in that sense. It's not thick at all. It's not a true buddy butter, I would say, because it does have water in it. A true buddy butter doesn't use any water. But a lot of buddy butters that really don't use any water is really like super freaking hard to use. So this is, I would say, more of a body cream. They call it a body butter, but it's more of a body cream, really. And it is just, this is really my favorite body cream body butter. I've used this in the, in a few seasons now, and I've went through a few jars already, and I really, really love it. I've used this day and night. What I've noticed, if I use this at night, the next day my skin is incredibly hydrated. I never have any issues in regards to making it itchy or stretched or having anything bad. My skin is always incredibly hydrated. Granted, you can't really smell the fragrance anymore in the morning, or after you shower you can't smell it anymore, which is normal. And it's not super strong. With this one, from what I have noticed, is that if I do use this at night, the next day my skin is really incredibly hydrated as well. So they're equal in that sense. Not one is overly hydrated and not one dries my skin out. And again, I have very dry skin, incredibly dry skin. If I don't use any of these, I get very itchy. I have to moisturize my body twice a day. I have that kind of skin, like, and if I don't use it in if I don't put any like real moisturizing product on my skin, I think in day 2 I get like hives and I get super ashy. So that's not something I like, because I don't want to go to the dermatologist again and get something prescription based to help me. So they're both incredibly hydrating. I've never gotten itchy or had any issues in regards to getting dry or needing extra moisture. So with that, that's really great. This sucks as a hand cream. Sucks. I've used this as a hand cream, and it is not as moisturizing as this one, which is really alarming because this is a little bit more expensive than this one. And sometimes I think this one like can go on sale, and again, it'll be linked down below, can go on sale. And this one, from what I've noticed, which I've only started to use this for a few months and been paying attention to the company, And the pricing, this doesn't really go on sale very much. So, you know, we've done the fragrance, consistency, the price, used as a hand cream. I don't think there's anything else aside from just performance-wise. Performance-wise, I would give this a 5 out of 5 stars. I completely love this. And again, it's my favorite. Between the two, I give it 2 thumbs up. I highly recommend it. This I would give, you know, versus the other one, I would probably give this a 3 out of 5 stars. I feel like if you're more expensive than a really, really superior product, I would expect a lot more. I would expect you to perform really well as a hand cream or better. I would expect it to just do a lot. And I think because the fragrance is so cloying and heaty for me and it sucks as a hand cream, that's why I'm giving it a 3 out of 5 stars. I will be doing a lot more comparison in the products that I have gotten with my haul. So you guys just watch out for that one. If you guys have questions, suggestions in which one to compare with, let me know down in the comment section. I love hearing from you guys all the time. If you have anything else that I have forgotten to mention, let me know down in the comment section as well. I love hearing from you guys all the time. Again, I think I forgot to mention, aside from having extremely dry skin, I have very sensitive skin, incredibly sensitive. And as I've mentioned before, it seems like I'm also slightly sensitive to fragrance. Not extremely, because I love fragrances, but when something is like the fragrance is too strong and it's kind of off-putting in a sense, that it makes me sniffle or it makes me feel stuffy, then yeah, I get triggered with that. This also does have fragrance. It smells amazing. This just like glides like a dream. I mean, they both do, but this is just like, it just has a little bit more oomph in it. I love it so much. I've actually reached out to the company and I asked them, like, do you guys sell like hand cream? And the rep told me that they don't, and they were gonna forward over my inquiry because I said, you guys need to have like a hand cream version of this because this is really amazing, but it's not like the best hand cream. And because they said this is an overall, you can use this for, you know, you can use this your entire body and your feet and all this stuff. I'm like, it's not good enough for me for hand cream, but I have very, very dry skin, especially on my hands. So, I mean, especially in like my finger area. Because when I do use this as a hand cream, everything else is like beautifully soft. It's just the nail area that's the worst part. It's like probably like Arizona desert bad. So anyway, aside from that, I also am allergic to beeswax and I am allergic to cocoa seed butter or cocoa butter. So these are free of that. I never got any hives. I never got any bad reaction. This one has shea butter. This one does not have shea butter, but they use, I forgot what it was called. Guarana seed extract, acai, and what's the other one that they, oh, kupua something. It's grandiflorum seed butter, and supposedly it's like, the Amazon version of a shea butter. And I have to tell you, before, if I don't use shea butter from fall to spring, I will get like a dry patch on my skin, like right here and over here. And I remember watching Dr. Oz that only shea butter can prevent that and heal that. And so ever since then, I would always use that in the colder months, twice a day. And this didn't give me that either, the winter dry skin. So if you get that and you want to try this out, this will work as well. Like, you, just because it doesn't have shea butter in it doesn't mean that this is not going to work and help you with your winter dry skin. It does. If you're into very, very heaty, strong scents, this might be something that you would prefer a little bit better than this one. This one smells amazing. Every time I use it, I'm always sniffing my arm. Always sniffing my arm. And I don't feel like I need to wear perfume or anything. It just, I love it so much. It smells so beautiful. Anything else, guys? Let me know down in the comment section. And Thank you guys for all the wonderful, beautiful, encouraging words. You guys are the best, and I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.